Hi Ingemar, I just wanted to explain perhaps some of the items that we're talking about for your project for the PET. Behind me are the two hoppers you see here. The first one is a crystallizer, this one. The second one is a dryer, and those are for crystallizing and drying your PET material. They're 3,000 litre each. We've tested each and we will supply with a hopper loader. This will be run up and tested before it goes. That applies to both of these. So that's both of the hopper units, and they were running with this extruder. Now this is a Diamat 100mm extruder. This was running up to 400 kilograms an hour of APET PET material. It will also run PET-G if you want it to. It just means we have to turn down the heating on the dryers, and it will reduce your potential output because the dryers will work much more slowly, but it will still run PET-G. So this is the Diamat extruder. It has an upgraded AC motor which will help significantly with your efficiency. It has an upgraded screen changer here. This filter will do for very low viscosity material. This is ideal and is absolutely necessary for PET. It's an upgrade which you have to have, and this is a 2013 screen changer. This is the melt pump here for PET. We would put in at this point an ABA feed block so that later, if you wanted to, you could add a co-extruder and we would replace the die. So that is the first part of it. On top of the extruder, you'd need a hopper, which we can supply, but the gravimetric feed system at the moment we don't have, but I think you said that you might be able to sort that out yourself. So that's the first part. That's a complete system for extruding APET. I will move on now to the downstream. Hello again, Ingemar. This is the Welex calendar. So this is a 2007 Welex calendar that was running APET material. It will also run PET-G. So the top nip is where the material goes into, just in here. And the die is close approach, meaning it can get in very close, which is important for running the thick material. It means that you can get and pour in the low viscosity material into quite thick sheet, but you have to point it down, and we can do that with the Diamat extruder. It's a complete system. Here it has all of the pumps. You can see the pumps, which are temperature regulating the rolls. It has the anti-stat bath, which all PET lines have. So it will put a silicone coating onto the material so that it doesn't stick together when you make your products. This has all been tested. We've run it up. Everything works. This is the haul off, the pull rolls here. You can see the pull rolls. So that would run both thin and thick. And then on the end of it here, we have the winding system. So this is a 2-station winding system for running thin gauge sheet, and will also run thicker gauge. It's all been tested. And we have a variety of cores. So for running either 76mm or even 150mm internal cores. So that's the winding system there. In addition, we have in stock a guillotine, which will work perfectly. This is the right thickness for this, the right width, rather. We have that in stock also. So that means that we have the feeding system, the dryers, the extruder, the die, the feed block, which will go behind the die. We have an option of a co-extruder if you want that, but I assume we will do that later on. We have the calendar, which was a PET calendar. The haul off, the pumps, everything has all been tested. The winder here, and then a guillotine, which we could do additionally as well. So those are all items we have in stock, and everything is available. And if we put a package together and you want to come over and have a look, it would all be tested and all be run. So, I'm really confident we can do that. We have the engineers and the people. We've already spoke to 2 of our people who work here, and they are happy to come over to Sweden. And once they've done the electrical disconnection here, they can reinstall it at your factory. So I think it's a very different approach that we would normally take, but we're very happy to do that for you, Ingemar. Hope you have a nice weekend. I'll send this through to you today.